On and off switch. You guys saw that. Bright light harassment utilizing mirrors. 8:38 a.m. Thursday, May 14th, 2026. 8:38 a.m. Town Assistant Mayor Larry Dominic once again state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. The game of manipulation, daily plan attacks continue. Coming from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. Manipulate the victim to cover up all the windows. And of course, police officers in the area, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, files police reports, arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness. Once the victim's family members respond, concerned by calling 911. There we go. The game of manipulation. Daily plan attacks continue. Utilizing mirrors right from next door. 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. This is right after May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. A show of force by Cicero officials, law enforcement, 60 plus police officers, paramedics, and fire department. Entire ratio of the block, alley, and the front blocked off. A disregard for public safety, as well as taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Misuse. That's right. Over $1 million. And let's go back to May 1st. Let's go back to February 27, 2026. A U.S. Marshal, fake catch and release, father and son. The individual returned back in the red four-door red Jeep with his wife, 5130, continues hiding to avoid incriminating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. A show of force continues. And obviously, the bright light harassment is being used to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger, once the victims respond to the bright light harassment. Let's try again. Ex-wife responded. See that? Ex-wife responded. See that? She used the curtain and she dipped it in here. See that? Peanut butter. Create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust. Once I respond, ex-wife responded. Peanut butter on the kitchen drapes because I covered up the window. See that? Peanut butter. That's the reason for that. That's the reason for that. See that? Get involved, guys. It is worth your time and effort. If you don't want to be a victim, this is what you do. Now, remember, it's very important for the family member. All this, all this strategizing taking place, all this money being involved, as far as the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, is very simple. To document the victim with a history of mental health issue illness to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. The intent is there as far as electronic harassment. Now, how to get away with the murder, you have to implement the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. And this is exactly what's going on. And this is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. The peanut butter. I prefer she uses the peanut butter than, well, you saw the damage that she did to the door. We uploaded the video of her action and response damaging the door with well, a grass cutter. So that was very dangerous. And this is what Tennessee officials are looking for, especially Department of Public Health. There you go. Get involved, guys. It is worth your time and effort. Please share information. Victims are preconditioned at home to respond. A show of force by Tennessee Mayor Larry Dominic, once again. Building inspector in the area as a second character witness. Moving on.